If you ever work the night shift at a 911 call center, never answer a call at exactly 3:03 a.m. because sometimes the caller isn't alive anymore. This happened to a man named Daniel who worked as a 911 operator in Ohio. Daniel had worked the night shift for almost 3 years. Most calls were normal car accidents, drunk fights, people locking themselves out of their homes. But the graveyard shift between 2 a.m. and 4 a.m. always felt different. Quieter, heavier, like the whole city was holding its breath. One night, at exactly 3:03 a.m., Daniel received a call. The screen showed unknown number. That wasn't unusual, so he answered normally. 911. What's your emergency? For a moment, there was only static. Then he heard a woman whispering, "Please, help me." Her voice sounded weak and shaky. Daniel immediately straightened in his chair. "Ma'am, what's your address?" The woman whispered again. "He's inside my house." Daniel's fingers started typing on the keyboard. "Okay, ma'am, stay calm. Tell me your address so we can send police." But the woman didn't answer. Instead, Daniel heard something strange. Footsteps. Slow, heavy footsteps, coming from somewhere near her phone. Then the woman whispered again. "He's getting closer." Daniel felt a chill run down his spine. "Ma'am, I need your address." The woman suddenly spoke louder. "He's in the hallway now." Daniel signaled another operator to trace the call. The technician started running the location, but something strange happened. The system couldn't find the number. It simply said, "No location, FUND." Daniel frowned. That had never happened before. "Ma'am, listen carefully," Daniel said. "Are you hiding somewhere?" "Yes," she whispered. "Where are you?" "In the closet." Daniel could hear the closet door creaking slightly through the phone. Then suddenly the woman gasped, "He's outside the door." Daniel's heart started racing. "Police are on the way," he lied. The woman started breathing faster. Daniel then heard another sound. A man's voice, low, slow, and very close to the phone. "I know you're in there." The woman suddenly screamed. The line went silent. Then the call disconnected. The entire room went quiet. Daniel immediately turned to the technician. "Did you get the location?" The technician shook his head slowly. "No signal, no tower. It's like the call didn't exist." Daniel tried calling the number back. The system responded instantly. Number not in SCRV. At that night, Daniel went home feeling uneasy. But the story didn't end there. The next night, Daniel worked again. Everything was normal until the clock turned 3:03 a.m. Then his phone rang. Daniel froze. The screen showed the same thing. Unknown, on UMBR. Stomach tightened. Slowly, he answered, 911. What's your emergency? For a few seconds, there was silence. Then the same woman whispered, "Please help me." Daniel's heart nearly stopped. It was the exact same voice. "Ma'am, what's your address?" he asked carefully. But the woman said something that made Daniel feel sick. "You already heard this part." Daniel's hands started shaking. "What do you mean?" The woman whispered slowly, "This already happened." Then Daniel heard the footsteps again. The same footsteps, exactly like the night before. "Step! Step! Step!" The woman whispered again. "He's in the hallway." Daniel looked at the clock. 3:04 a.m. Everything was repeating. Exactly. The same sounds. The same words. Daniel suddenly realized something terrifying. He wasn't hearing a live call. He was hearing the same call again. Like a recording, but Daniel never recorded it. The woman suddenly screamed again. The line went silent. Then one final voice spoke through the phone. But this time, it wasn't the woman. It was the man, and he was whispering directly into the receiver. He shouldn't have listened. The line disconnected. Daniel slowly removed his headset. His hands were shaking. The technician looked at him. "Another call. Daniel, no there." But the technician looked confused. "What call?" Daniel frowned. "The 911 call. Just now? The technician slowly shook his head. Your phone never rang. Daniel turned toward his computer screen. The call log was empty. No record, no number, nothing. But Daniel knew what he heard, and when he checked the clock one last time, it read 3:03 a.m. again.